Research materials have been a thing that we've concentrated on since we started. And it's always, there's a good book, here's a good book, this is a good book, and we buy it. Obviously, I've got a giant pile of books at home, and then my desk is completely heaped over with books at work, and the shelves are all full, and how do we find place for more of them?
Where would be a good place for people to start?
Well, there are a number of period cookbooks that are available in print that are good. You know, it feels to me like the real information is in primary sources. So all the current cookbooks out there, the vast majority of them are, you know, secondary sources. People are collecting things, and that's good, and it helps you out in the beginning. Some of the cookbooks we sell, the Martha Washington's cookbook we don't sell, but that's a prime go-to because it gives you this sort of Rosetta Stone between a period cookbook and a modern interpretation of it.
Martha Washington's Book of Cookery,
right,
annotated by Karen Hess.
Right. And then it's starting to learn how to read old cookbooks. Mm-hmm. And it really comes pretty quick. You know, at first you look at them and you're thinking, this doesn't make any sense at all. How did they ever cook from this? But pretty soon you learn it, and then, you know, you get deeper, and then you can start stretching backwards in time, looking at older and older cookbooks, which get harder and harder to understand.
I think one purchase that you made recently that was an extremely valuable resource to us was simply a copy of the Oxford English Dictionary. That especially when it came to interpreting those old recipes, you could find those old words in the OED.
And it would give you an idea what it meant back then, at least, if not a true meaning.
Right.
So.
And two, we took considerable advantage, can I say it, of Google Books.
Yeah. Google Books has a good way to search through it text-wise, which is just impossible. If you grab up a printed one, you just, you cannot search through it. You really have to go through it, page by page looking for something.
Right. Well, one thing that I learned too is that while it's easy after doing all this research to think you have the answer, to think, yeah, this is it, I'm now an expert, and then suddenly you read something else and realize,
just around the bend,
hold on a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
wait a minute, I'm misinterpreting all this other information.
And there's just endless number of factors. Any one piece of research is simply a snapshot.
Yeah, it's definitely humbling